started, bro. What? Will be feature worthy? I will do my absolute best for this to get featured. And since the gameplay of this level was supposed to be simple, I decided to just spam some random straight flies, wave spams, and random shit that would be easy for me to decorate. Holy shit, wait, I kinda vibed with this gameplay, guys. And I know what you might be thinking right now. Oh my god, this is so balanced. And honestly you're right, I'm not gonna argue with that. Though I will be playtesting this level after I'm done with it, so don't worry about it. I'll try not to make it as bad as my other stuff.
The ultimate demon, that shit was ass.
Well, after finishing the gameplay for the first part, it was time to decorate it. And listening to this song, I actually decided to make this level not ice themed, but I wanted to use the colors blue and gray especially because I just think this song gave me these vibes, you know? Bro, I have like so much motivation right now, but I feel like mid-stream I will be dying. Hey, what if it's actually using a color palette instead of using rainbow? Yeah, for the first time in years, bro. Actually not using rainbow. What? After spamming some gray poses, I decided to make the block designs. First I made a black base in the block, added some pads on the top part of it, and added some glow around it. And then I made some generic spikes on top of it as well. I also added this thing that I don't know what it is, but it looks nice. I added some connectors around the block too because I didn't know what else to add. And then I tried adding some random boats like these weird blocks, but it just doesn't work, so I deleted it. And then I had some gears around the block and this huge ass connector in the middle of it that surprisingly ended up looking good. And this is how the first block designs were looking like so far. We will see what we will be doing. Now I decided to make some random clip-set monsters because, I mean, extreme demons, clip-set monsters, I mean,
So
they
I'm
fit
just
pretty well
gonna
together, as you may already know. And for these
this other
clip-set
one.
monsters, I decided to take a little bit of inspiration on Slaughterhouse because I like Slaughterhouse clip-set monsters. They look sick, to be honest. And to make them, I literally just copy and pasted shit from the block design. It's not really a big deal. Like, actually, bro, this guy is sad, bro. He looks like me after I died on 96 on Bloodbath. But after finishing it, I decided to copy and paste it. And while I did that, I would also change their faces to different expressions. Like, this one is mad, this one is barred, and this one, I guess, we don't talk about this one. Hey Vid, Fortnite balls. 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 No, cause like, bro, like what the fuck. After that, I just make this huge ass structure, also made of copy and pasted block designs, and then I decided to make a huge clip-set monster inspired on the level Tone 618. For his structure, I obviously just copy and pasted some random shit, but for his eyes, I decided to use some gears, and I decided it would look sick if I made one of his eyes red. And honestly, it kinda scares me more than any clip-set monsters that there is on Slaughterhouse. This looks like that one like dumb boss from like Plants vs Zombies. Do you guys feel like it does look like from like Zombies, or am I tripping? Maybe now it's good. Maybe now it's good. Well, after that, I decided to make the saws, and for them, I just made some gears with this small and bright scythe-shaped saw in the middle of it, and honestly, despite me rarely making saws because I really don't like making them, these ended up looking pretty good in the level. Then I make some ground spikes, some dark slopes around the monsters like that, so it just looks less empty, and then I made these bright spikes with slopes on top of them, and I kinda spammed them. Mostly I think
If it's
it
in
made for a
this
good eye
biome, I'm gonna
decoration,
freak
and I
out.
don't know, they really contributed a lot for the atmosphere of
Don't
this
hit
part. Well, after
the
it, I
freaking
just make some generic eye
spikes,
decoration,
and if
it being
it's in
mostly arrows,
like
and also I make a huge
big
glow gradient on the
spruce
C3 layer. After
or
making it,
tiger
honestly, I was
biomes,
just
I'm
looking
gonna
at this
hate it
part
because
and
I'll have to
thinking,
cut
bro,
down
this really
trees just to
looks way better
freaking
than I expected.
grab
I'll be
my
real, I just
eyes.
cooked. Though, when I looked at the stream timer, it had already been freaking 2 hours, and I had no idea that I had literally spent 2 hours on this part. Imagine my internet just like stops working, it doesn't come back, bro. I will actually cry. I will put my face on like my pillow and cry out loud and scream out loud crying, bro. In that moment, I knew that it would be over for me because, bro, if I took 2 hours to make just 10 seconds, I would take like at least 10 more hours to make the rest of the level. That moment, I realized I needed to hurry. So to finish the first part off, I just made a simple background using some blocks with blending, and it was basically it. The first part was done, and as I've already said, I ended up being really proud of it.
Got almost 1,000 blocks.
Alright guys, let's make the gameplay for the next part.
Yeah.
Well, now it was time to make the next part's gameplay. So I started making some really basic cube jumps here. And while I was making it, I realized that making cube gameplay for an easy extreme was actually harder than I thought. Especially because it was hard to me to make something that would be actually well balanced and not freaking weird as the Eternal's timings. Also, my chat just kept asking me to buff the timings like all the time. I think you guys are probably watching too much Vortrox videos, but that's just my opinion. Also, chat keeps asking me to buff it. Guys, do you want this level to be bad? Straight up? Like what? Right after the cube part, I decided it would look nice if I made a ball part as well. So that's what I did too. Anyways, this is how the gameplay for the second part ended up looking like. Bro, I don't know. I love making extremes. I don't like... Also, I love playing extremes, bro. It's weird. I only like playing extremes and making extremes, bro. Now my friend Wolfo GD starts making impressions of GD YouTuber, and he's surprisingly good at it.
Doggy, okay. Hey guys, it's Doggy here, and welcome back with progress report number.
Okay, you sound like Doggy, like his young version.
Okay guys, I'll try my best to sound like that as well.
You sound like Moist Critical. Oh god.
Okay, Space UK, okay. Oh my god. I can't fucking react, otherwise I'm gonna cough so much.
Whoa,
Oh
whoa.
my god.
Pause, bro, pause. That was actually insane, Donna. Well, I consider these parts to be one of the most interesting ones in the level because I made some really different stuff for the decoration. First, I started making a huge structure in the bottom part. This is spamming some lines just like that. And then I started making some kind of pillars below it to give it an effect as if they were holding the structure. And after doing that, I realized something funny. What? 3.5 hours?
Time flies.
It fucking flies, bro. Yeah, as you guys can see, I was really distracted talking in calls, making it so I literally didn't see the time going that fast. After doing the gigantic structure below the player, I made the spikes, and then, after making the T3 glow, I started making some different types of block designs in the top part of this level. I started making some very bright blocks with some very low saturated fading lines inside them, just like that. And also I added a lot of glow in them, making it so it makes this cool effect. How many objects
This stronghold's gonna suck if it's in the water.
I cannot make anything without people asking me about object counts, bro. Also say hi to Ufil's little
Please.
brother. His name is Dave.
My brother came into
Thank
my
you.
room and he's asking if it's fun in Brazil.
Oh, Brazil, it's fun if you don't leave your home after 10 p.m.
That's... He asked, what happens after 10 p.m.?
we don't not talk about
We
it.
didn't-
Ask your little brother what he thought of the Minecraft movie.
What are your thoughts on the Minecraft movie, even though you haven't watched it?
I haven't watched it.
Okay, his thoughts are, I am Steve. Honestly,
Wait, great thoughts for you. Well, after making those blocks, I tried
Oh,
making some
finally, I'm out
solves
of the
using the
water.
same stuff, but it just looks bun.
Oh, you
so I
gotta be
deleted
kidding,
it.
it's
And
this
then
chunk.
I just literally copy and paste the blocks everywhere, while making some bigger and some smaller versions
this
of
chunk.
it. And so far, I think it was looking pretty cool.
point
I
it
think I
back.
just make
That
some
means if
basic
I
air deco,
wait.
like some arrows and other stuff,
I
and
stand.
for their details, I just make some fading lines, so it kinda looks like they're freezing, but at the same time, not really. And for the background, I just made some diagonal glow
It's right under
lasers
me.
going to the left in like 10 seconds, and I think that was basically it.
If I die, the coordinates are 44.
Now it is the time to make the drop, and it is the
69,
time my entire motivation just started
1697.
draining. Not only I was lazy as heck to make anything on this level, but also I had absolutely no idea what to
Let's
make.
go.
But yeah, I knew that if I really tried hard, I could maybe end up making something, I think. For the gameplay, I just made some basic random stuff. I made this level mostly wave-based because I want this level to be really wave-carried, since it is my favorite game mode. I finished this gameplay really quickly, and this is how it
I've
was
never
looking
beat Java Edition.
I'm the wave.
I have never beat Java
Yeah.
Edition.
I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do for this gameplay.
That's it. Oh my gosh.
No, Necropolis is
In the
easy.
water.
Yeah, I mean, as you can see, nothing special. 5 hours.
Yeah, holy shit. 5 hours.
Oh my
exactly.
god. And the first thing I make here are some kind of different slope structures. Then I just make a black
Yes!
base inside it. Some very bright details, some glow, and some fading lines around it. And so far it was looking pretty
already
good.
know
But
I'm
then
gonna
since
die,
my
so that's
mind
why I
just
saved
went
the
completely
chords.
empty for more details,
Oh
I
my
decided to just
God.
copy and paste a block from the beginning of the level and just throw it in the middle of that block, just like that. After that, I started making some more designs with this kind
Oh
of
my gosh.
packish, but with a little
I never
bit of
used the
ice
name
theme
tag.
vibes. And after I just straight up started
think this
spamming the only
crossbow's
3
gonna be
structures I had made around the
doing
entire way. wave
Lots
part
of good.
because that's how I work. I decided I would be making a
Imagine
huge
it's already a
structure and just
12
copy
eye.
and paste a lot of random stuff inside it, and that's
I
literally what I
would
did.
have gotten all these
Now I
eyes
just
for
copy and paste
absolutely
every block
nothing.
design throughout this entire wave part. The wave is too empty. No wonder why, bro. I still have not even finished it. Now for some reason I just decided to select this spike and stretch it to block some ways the player could go in the way. And it looks kinda cool, I guess. And after that, the block designs for the wave part were finished. Wait, 6 hours and 20 minutes. 6 hours and
I hear
20
them.
minutes, bro. What the fuck? Now for the spider part, I just started making a weird ass big structure with some gray details in it. Like I literally had no idea what I was
I can
doing.
barely
And I was
take
so brain
any
rotted, I was
damage.
just putting
Or else
everything
I'm
on
dead.
that during this. Like literally, my situation was bad. Wait, this is like low-key the worst block I've done today. Now my friend Pla joins the call, and I don't know if you know him, but he created this level called the Rock House, which has some views, but it's kind of old. Hey guys, if you don't know this guy, is Pla, the most famous creator in the world.
The thing is, most of these people probably don't even know about the Rock House. It's been too long.
Anyways, now I finished the block I made for the spider part, and honestly, it turned out to be better than I expected. After I spammed glowing it, and after I just copy and pasted some blocks from the previous part in it. That's unfortunately true though.
Nah, bro. We have to go drive to Rio and pick up some hot
Where is
girls.
it?
And for the next section, I copy and paste some blocks from the previous wave part
Promo?
in it, and then I had to make some gigantic crystal shaped
I
stuff in
wanted
the
milk
transition.
earlier.
And the way I made it was spamming bright slopes, fading lines, and
I wanted
bright
milk
spikes.
earlier.
Now I start spamming and reusing random details I made for the previous parts, like these bright spikes, because as you can see, I was really not motivated to do
No,
anything
you're
anymore. But
not.
just for it not to look that lazy, I decided to make a giant wave
You are
structure,
not
kind of
busy.
inspired on the block I made for the spider part. And now
No,
I only
you're
needed
not.
to finish the block designs from the last
No,
mini
you're
wave. And for
not.
that, I did one of the most cursed things I've ever done in my life. Just watch. If I did
You're not.
No, let's make it work. But like,
Where's the portal?
It looks
all the options.
Wait, this is not bad. I'm gonna cry, bro.
It's so stupid.
I love it, bro. Oh my god. Now after copy and pasting them a lot, I decided to make a random clubstep monster in this part. And after making some slopes and back blocks inside it, I made some kind of spider eyes on it for some reason, and then I just spent some random details around it, and it was basically finished. V12 level iced house? What? Viable sound effect. And I'll say hi to Lartum.
Yo, Larkin, who do you think can make the best Vid12 impression?
I'm gonna be honest,
Librarian.
not me.
You should try.
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of Jimmy the Dash.
Hey, what's up, buddy? Don't you dash, bro?
Nah,
Bro,
yo,
why
sound
you
nothing
actually
like
talking
me,
about,
bro. And now I just start adding some random glow lasers in this part for our deck. Also some arrows with this thing behind them that I thought looks kinda cool. After that, I decided to make a background, and I basically spammed these two objects with blending. And after doing it,
Not
the
making
drop
a
was
bed because I'm not
basically
trying to
done.
lose where my house is. Armor trim, let's go. Compass, let's go. It probably sucks. Probably like the worst loot ever, but whatever. A zero
As you can
eye.
see, I changed these structures from this to this afterwards because I just thought it would make the level better to play.
rid of
But
two
now
eyes.
it is finally time to make the
I
last
almost just
part
threw
of
away
this
my
level.
sword.
First, it was time to make the
Oh
gameplay
my
for the last
gosh.
part. And for that, I just made a part with a lot of transitions because I thought it would fit to the song, and I finished it pretty fast. Oh, stop talking right now, bro. Oh god. Stop talking right now. Oh god.
It's easy because like throw bitten nose on
time.
the product. Like,
Well, for this part's decoration, since I literally didn't have any ideas of what to make, I decided to just make the average V12 decoration, which means a lot of rectangles and moving stuff. You already know how it works. To make the block designs, I just made some structures with some divisions in them. Then I made some
Let's
bright
go.
parts in the blocks that resemble grass, and some dark parts in the blocks as
The
well.
end.
I don't know, I just thought it would be a cool idea for a nice design. After that, I decided to make some blocks that were completely bright, just like that, and I guess what? I spammed them as well. Guess we all love seeing me
Gotta
doing
be way
different
more
stuff,
careful
don't
now.
we? This guy's called Boink, and look at
So
this
I'm in the
PFP.
end island.
It's like the Z, like from Zonk's PFP, but it's like a T. And also say hi to Skelly, who is in the VC as well now. And he's also the responsible for making the entire chat just go brain rot, honestly.
Hakatua.
Why
Yep,
why are you reading
Hakatua.
random messages from the chat?
Bro, it's a great message.
Yeah, it has like some very deep meaning.
How many Hakatua?
There's a face.
Hakatua. What's that?
Got it.
Everyone's saying Hakatua. Vid12, you should do a SpongeBob impression. I feel like you'd be
Nope.
good at that.
here.
Look at this guy.
Come here, stupid little face.
Look where there's like a
Think
sad
you're funny?
face in his profile.
Die.
Yo, Bitwell's Jeff, if there was a house fire
He won't
and you could
go
only
away.
save your entire family or Bit,
Bro,
who
no,
would you
no.
save?
And now for some unknown reason, this chat just starts spamming turtles. This is the best chat I've ever
Oh my gosh,
had
the stupid-
in real life.
That stupid
After
face
all
almost
that
just
brain
got me
rot, I
killed.
just made some really basic ground spikes
That's
with
nice.
some lines on them, just like that, and then
What
I
does
just
he
spammed
have
them
a
all
bush
around the park,
underneath?
and then after making some spikes with some lines for the air deck,
I didn't
something very
even look
unfortunate
at him.
happens. In the chat, someone tells me that if I stream for more than 12 hours on YouTube, it just deletes part of the mod, which unfortunately is true. So at that moment, sadly, I had to end the stream. So if you want the quick response to the question, can I make an extreme demon in one stream? It is a no. I did finish the level right after I ended the stream though. Just made some basic air deck on the last part, spammed some glow to make the background for it, and also I made this huge structure for the last straight fly of the level that basically lasts forever. And after I had done it, after 13 hours of work and suffering, I had finished an extreme demon in one day, which is still insane for me, honestly. I had no idea how I survived that day. Enough of that,
Right.
this is how this level ended up looking like.
Faces are gone. Okay, ignore the faces.
Here's your deal.
Okay.
Trying to break the nails.
Okay. Next. What am I building? I'm dumb. I have water. I have a bow, so I can just shoot the dragon. Jokes on you, I turned down my volume. Okay, game crash. Still here.
This was a mistake.
Okay, so if you're into Geometry Dash, you've probably started coming across some shorts or TikToks for the game. Shorts have always been a little infamous for being cringy or poorly made, but nothing can compare to how awful the Geometry Dash ones are. Instead of showcasing
Okay.
the amazing creations and accomplishments in the community, all people want to see is wave spam and the 200th You've Been Trolled layout. It's genuinely amazing that people will go out of their way to make videos this terrible just because they want views. Which is why I called up some friends and we tried to do even worse. Alright, I am here with Azure Turk, Electrified, Geoblitz, Hell Castle, Juniper, Lemon Cake, Polygon Donut, and Try. I don't know why you guys agreed to this, but welcome.
What's up?
My life.
Yo.
I will make a masterpiece today.
Alright, so here's the deal. You guys are all gonna have an hour, give or take, to just make a GD short. It can be as terrible as you want. In fact, I encourage that. And whoever makes the best short by the end will win $50 billion.
That's a lot of dollars.
There we go. Retention is high now.
Is it like the best worst or worst best?
I guess we'll find out. Try to kill as many brain cells as possible.
Got
Alright. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Yeah, now that Lemon Cake's deafened, if you look at general, I made a little...
No.
Alright, so here's the plan. You know those terrible levels of difficulty shorts? I'm basically gonna do that on drugs. I'm not entirely sure yet, but we're just gonna see what happens.
My plan is to just like make a level 1 to level like 5, I guess. Also accompanied by world's smallest violin. I'm gonna make the layout like good from the start. And then like it progressively just gets lazier and lazier over time. Like I don't know if you can tell, it just gets lazier.
Alright, so basically, I'm doing face reveals of every Geometry Dash YouTuber. But the funny haha twist is that, oh, would you look
I
at that?
remembered.
The face reveals are not entirely accurate, as you can see.
After researching on some Geometry Dash shorts and just YouTube shorts in general, a lot of them feel like they only exist to just simply waste your time. So my goal with this short is to just waste the viewer's time as much as possible. I'm gonna do something like, his reaction to beating the level is legendary, but the video just goes on like multiple minutes straight and there's just no reaction at the end.
The thing is that the audience of GD shorts is usually people who aren't familiar with GD, so show them dual mode and they're gonna like lose their minds.
Man, this resource pack looks so weird. Everything looks too blocky and kinda ugly. Oh, the bed is a cat. I think people will like that.
Okay, so it's time for me to get started on my short. It's gonna be one of those traditional, like, should I give you one of this, or do you want me to double and give it to the next person? But it's gonna be significantly worse because it's Geometry Dash, and it's me, and I haven't edited videos in a long time.
It all starts with the scripting process, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for reference, let me just pull it up real quick. I know what I'm doing.
Are these the world's most crispy fries? Let's find out.
Okay, how's everyone doing so far? Good progress?
I'm scripting it.
You're scripting it? You're writing a script for yours?
I was halfway through a voiceover when you messaged. I was like, wait, no.
Are you gonna do like the terrible loop that ends with like, so that's why? Like a really good idea.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
All right, watch this. Hardest thing in the game. Oh, you know what? You know what? I should just speed hack it. I'll just speed this up in post later.
Recently, I found this Twitter account called GD Loops, and they basically just make perfect loops of Geometry Dash levels. So this one I found for Limbo I think is pretty good. It's a pretty good length. It's like 48 seconds until the loop happens. So this is definitely gonna waste a lot of people's time.
So what I'm planning to do here is just conglomerate everything that has been awful about any of the previous shorts I've seen and just put it all into one single creation.
One thing I've noticed about these shorts is that they always use layouts and never fully decorated levels. So if we just use layouts of really popular demon levels instead of the actual level, it'll attract way more attention from little kids instead of like the actual thing. Here, we have Limbo, but it's just the layout. This looks impressive. This looks harder than You've Been Trolled. I'm gonna download this, hold on.
Geometry Dash Noob versus Pro. Watch until they end for the hardest level in the game.
Oh my god, it's perfect.
So I got a little bit of the intro edited, and I'm just gonna like put as many like things as possible on the screen to just overwhelm you. You know, the funny Geometry Dash things, the funny Geometry Dash ha-has. I don't even know why I'm in this video. I literally have not played Geometry Dash in 5 years.
You can't see it on camera right now, but I'm recording some Subway Surfers footage. This will come in handy later, just trust me.
Right now I'm downloading some freaking Subway Surfers gameplay, so I can put it at the bottom of the screen because, you know, every good TikTok or YouTube short has got one of these, you know?
How much have you guys made so far?
I can't even describe it. I made a script, and I'm starting the editing process, and I have to do some voiceover work.
God hates Australia.
That's a start. Promising. It just needs like a fart sound effect to go with it.
So I need to get an image of Tried. I have no idea who this is, but I might as well use him. Why not? I have no idea who this is, but I might as well use him. Why not?
Well, no, what are you doing? There it is, okay. No, there can't be a curse word in there. How am I meant to get 50 billion views on this now, dude? It's gonna get age restricted and everything.
Okay, I did a little bit of audio editing. Perfect.
Okay, so I'm making good progress, but it just looks like chaos right now. It doesn't look that bad now that I zoomed it out, but I don't really know what's going on. It's fine. It's fine.
Alright, reporting in. This is the 7th crash of the season. We're getting spicy up here. Haven't even just got started with this one.
So with the resource pack that I got for Minecraft, the Minecraft menu looks like Geometry Dash, as you can see here. And I made it so when I click single player in Minecraft,
unfortunate.
it actually takes us to the Geometry Dash single player tab, the offline levels, which I thought is a pretty neat thing that they might like.
Okay, I wasn't really sure how to end the short, but I convinced Wellesley to send me this clip of him, so we're gonna use that.
I love GD Cologne.
Okay, I made a few final touches, and I think I'm done. What is Sketchheads? I've never seen Sketchheads before. I have no idea what this is.
I'm drawing.
I don't know. Did I just invite someone by accident?
I'll draw as well. Why does he have 4 legs?
I don't know, someone else drew that.
Who drew that?
Don't worry about that.
Oh my god, this is one of the fault codes.
Yeah, that's funny.
23, goddamn.
Go, Judy. Okay, that sucked. Guys, do you want to say hi to Patchy?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone submitted. It's time to watch these monstrosities. All right, we're gonna start off with electric.
Alright, go for it.
Give us something good.
What? Sure, alright.
I hate this thumbnail already. Wait, world's hardest violin, not even world's smallest violin? No! Why is there so much new news? What level even is this? Where did you find this level?
They get stuck.
Wait, why is it?
No way is that.
What is happening? You added a TikTok watermark to the end?
There we go.
Why is there TikTok at the end?
Wait, you can see the start position switcher in this.
Yeah, I didn't even try.
There's either wave blocks here or you're no clipping this.
I'm no clipping.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no.
Thank God I'm not a Geometry Dash YouTuber.
I'm a Tree Dash YouTuber, not a Geometry Dash.
This is amazing so far.
Why is it?
Okay, no. I'm autistic as hell.
Nepsta.
Oh my gosh, it was so good.
What? You're not a furry.
What's me?
Oh god.
Lemno cake. Okay, that one's pretty good. That was pretty good.
Alright.
So original.
This is moldy. This is
17, 5.
Anyone?
Okay. 5. Gotta do all this again.
You guys want to see mine?
Oh, why?
Geometry Dash
You.
versus Pro. Watch until they end for
Oh
the
my gosh,
hardest
there's
level
2.
in the game. Getting harder.
I wanted to die.
Extreme Venus.
What am I supposed to be looking at?
This is genuinely atrocious.
Thing, you know?
No. Do you like the live reaction?
Ignore them.
I love GD Cologne.
No way.
Oh,
like the
God,
ending?
that was overwhelming.
I love GD Cologne.
I love GD Cologne.
Cologne?
I was in a call with Woolsey earlier, and he was like, "Oh, I have to go record something, and I can't say why." And I was like, "What do you mean by this?" I was like,
Okay.
Okay, Hell Castle.
Okay, looking at all of yours so far, I think mine is the tamest.
That is not Geometry Dash.
I don't like what I'm seeing already.
Hello guys, in this YouTube short, I will quickly guide you on how to play Geometry Dash.
Stop. I can't watch this. There's no fancy text popping up on the screen. How am I supposed to know what you're saying?
Where's the parkour?
As we know, it is a very complex game mechanically
So
and
true.
most
Why is he
people
playing
find
with 2
hard to
keys?
So the first thing you need is a
Dope guy.
working computer that turns on, and a
Oh, by
mouse
the way, I
that
wasn't
works.
turning on.
Preferably not a Logitech G502.
Nepsta.
The second
I
thing
use
you
that.
need is at
What?
least
This
is
one working
Too
limb.
slow for the average
Can be a
attention
thumb,
span.
an index, a middle finger, an elbow,
bad.
or
I need to
anything
learn
else.
how to use a
You can get
G502.
creative. Just don't get
use
too
it.
creative. The
No!
last thing you need is at least one working eye to be able to see where you're going. And finally, you need to steal your dad's wallet, find the magical codes on the back and front, email them to
It's
me,
a $2
then use them
game.
to buy Geometry Dash from Steam. If
Can't
you've done
cost me less than
everything
$1.
right, your screen should look like
This-
this.
Let's say 8
And you'll
Turkish
be able
lira.
to
What the
start
hell?
playing the first level, which should be pretty easy.
Oh my God,
the
back on
game
track,
is not
hardest
that
level.
hard. You just jump or click to not
Back on track has
This
changed
helps.
a lot.
Leave a like.
Thank you, Hell Castle. I'm now educated.
I hope you learn how
I
to
feel
play it.
I enjoyed
It's really
that.
educational.
Yeah, very educational, honestly.
Alright, Juniper. This one's a minute 17, so you're cheating.
I don't watch YouTube shorts. I watch TikToks on my own.
Your TikToks are great. I just want to say that.
Oh, thanks. I put so much it.
So good.
All right, well, let's see how much effort you put into this one.
Excuse me. Hello, so do you want this 1 star, or should I double it and pass it on to someone else?
Oh, I know this.
Okay, thank you.
Where did you get the voice lines for this?
2 stars.
Really has not.
I'm gonna give it to the next one.
Awesome, gotcha. Thanks. Hey there.
Excuse me, who are you?
Would you rather have 4 stars or have me double it and give it to the next person?
You didn't answer my question. Double it.
Okay, sweet, thanks.
This is so good.
Excuse me, can I ask a question?
Whoa.
This is a good call.
Would you rather have 8
This
stars
is like some
or
like
should I double it and pass it on to
2015's
someone else?
Geometry.
Okay, now they're not
Would
moving.
you rather have
2017 GD YouTube.
Yeah.
8 stars.
Okay, now I'm worried.
Or I double it, so then it's 16 stars.
16 stars?
And I give it
Ask him what song he's listening to. Oh, okay. Wait, if you give the 16 stars to someone else, do I still get the 8 stars?
No. That's kind of the point.
Then I want the 8 stars.
You want the 8 stars?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, 8 stars is a lot. Like, that's more than Jumper, and that took me a hot minute. So yeah, I want 8 stars.
Okay, cool. Enjoy your 8 stars.
Thanks.
Wait, that's it?
Oh, he got it.
I was expecting the world to like explode at the end, but that was still very enjoyable.
We should make this a feature-length film.
Would you like to watch the next short or double it and give it
Like
to the
for
next
part 2? Like
Okay, Polygon Donut wants us to see it from their screen share. I'm scared.
Are you guys ready?
See it?
I'm cracked.
This guy's reaction to beating the level is legendary. Make sure to watch until the end to see it. Also make sure to like and subscribe, comment on the video, reply to some comments, scroll away then scroll back so I get more views, DM me your social security number on Twitter for a chance to win a free
Oh my god.
Alright, let's see this legendary reaction. Alright, let's see this epic reaction.
Limbo. Why is it limbo
Okay.
decorated? It's supposed to just be the layout.
Not right now,
Layout's
bro.
confused.
wait, you guys are watching the Geometry Dash part?
I can't do that right now, bro. I can't do that. I'm trying to... Cowboy! Okay, he's coming after me. That's...
He's done another run.
She. Ender Dragon.
something
The
gonna
Ender
happen?
Dragon's a girl.
Video? I think it's just looping
I
limbo.
forgot
How much
about
Subway
that.
Surfers footage did he record?
What is going on?
Did you get this from the GD Loops Twitter?
Yeah, I think it's like 4,000 hours long. It says down here.
Oh my god. It's 270,000 hours.
How did you make this?
That's so good. That's amazing.
Alright, let's move on to trides.
Yes, that damaged me. Let's go.
Oh no.
There's
Wait,
one
why is
more.
The mouse actually synced? The mouse isn't supposed to actually be synced.
It's not.
No, there can't be a curse word in there. How am I meant to get 50 billion views on this now, dude? It's gonna...
Dragon, please hit me. How'd you
okay,
miss?
you know what? I have an idea. Just
I'm
roll from
mad.
the top.
Okay, guys, let's.
Oh wow.
That's a
When
loop.
did you make this?
I feel like the
That's
best loop
it.
I've seen.
When did you find the time to do
Retention
this?
is gonna be infinite.
Heck. And now you know.
No! Did you really loop it with that? Well, if you say and now you know, it's gonna be a seamless loop. Alright, next up, Lemon Cake. Lemon Cake's like the pro of this. Okay, I'm lowering that.
It's over. It's over.
It's so loud. What is happening? Why is
It can't regenerate. GG.
Please upload this.
I hit it.
Please upload this. I don't like this.
My dreams be like.
I'm sweating.
E. Jones who?
No.
I can't take this.
Was that me yelling the F word at the end?
I did take that clip. Now I see why your video crashed like 10
Man, those difficulty faces were making me feel uncomfortable.
video blitzes.
Bruh.
The pro editor himself.
Is this the world's longest dash orb?
I don't know.
Let's find out.
Oh no.
Peter, I think maybe you're.
I'm calling you.
Family Guy funny moments.
Did you know? Rob Porter is a creep who think he is. From the terribly shallow surface, he might
Hey,
seem
yo.
like your average game developer who takes way too long and has questionable taste in memes.
What is
but the truth is,
happening?
it's all coming out. It's a front.
This is kind of genius. What?
Sinister. All these
That road's still going.
to the public aren't building up to anything. They're simply there. So 2.2 news channels can cover them. So GDPS showcases can be made, and those channels tip him off. What's he gonna do? Make more money from updating the
Honestly,
game?
I'm more excited
All these channels are gonna collapse. What are they gonna make videos about? Normal geometry dash? This begs the question. Why does he need all this money? Come on, there's no way a game dev looks like this, Natty, and this is why.
I love underlying geometry dash.
This is why I
Well
love
done. All right. Well, what have we learned today?
Nothing.
I lost.
All right. I think that's gonna be it for this video. I don't know what we were thinking, but I could not be happier with the results. Thank you so much for watching.
This is
why.
Just gotta ignore them.
Wow, we didn't really save that.
Did he just run up on me? Bro just ran up on me.
Bad geometry dash levels. They exist.
Yes,
No, I
okay,
was
I
surprised
got it
too.
right.
It's almost like when your game relies on community-made levels, the vast majority of them are going to be not good. But you know what? Everyone starts somewhere, and there's no point in focusing on these bad levels when there's tens of thousands of masterpieces that you could be experiencing instead. But at the same time,
What's he gonna do, bro?
it's content.
How's it going, guys? Today we're gonna be playing levels
Why
from
is
the
he not walking
recent
away?
tab. I sure hope there aren't any bad ones.
Lately, I've been thinking a lot about the bad levels. Because at the end of the day, it's a big part of the game's culture.
Sorry.
Sure, you could just not play them. But what about the map pack
I'm
levels
sorry.
that you need to suffer through
I'm
for
sorry.
some extra coins? Or the world's smallest violin shorts that get
I'm
millions of
sorry.
views? Or maybe there's a demon level that you just don't like. You can ignore these levels all you want, but they are there and they are popular. Sometimes more so than levels that actually deserve that kind of spotlight. But what's the worst
It
level?
hit itself?
Like the absolute lowest of
How?
I've wanted to solve this for a long time.
My
but there are
army!
literally tens of millions of levels.
Okay,
I was
he
thinking
doesn't
of
want to
going
be
off
part
some
of my army,
criteria.
I guess.
Like maybe it's the
But,
most disliked rated
I still have a giant army!
This auto level with various obstacles that probably came out back when nearly every level
My
was
army!
servers fell rated. Or maybe we can go by two-player level. In reality, there just aren't any good ways to conclusively find a single worst level for the game. So I think the best answer to this question is another question. Do I look like Matt? Shattering evidence when the worst level is very obviously Generation Retro. This is the final level of the Poison Gauntlet, which means that 5 million people were forced to play through it, and 5 million therapists were probably called shortly after. Seriously, this level is terrible. Just skip it, hack it even, nobody has to know. So, where did it all go wrong? The year is 1978. Arcade games like Pong and Breakout have taken the world by storm, and Japanese game developer Tomohiro Nishikado was determined to make the most captivating and groundbreaking gaming experience yet. Inspired by the block-breaking mechanics of Breakout as well as science fiction stories like Star Wars, he worked tirelessly to develop a 3-button shooter game known as Space Invaders. The way it worked was simple. A horde of aliens are making their way towards the bottom of the screen, and you have to destroy them all while dodging their bullets. Every level walk into arcades to give it a try. Space Invaders would go on to be one of the most influential video games of all time, and a massive turning point in the history of gaming. Anyways, fast forward to late 2015. Rockstar woke up one morning and felt like tarnishing the game's entire legacy. Thankfully, 4 years later, it was restored by NBK Teminen. Everywhere you look in Generation Retro, there's aliens from Space Invaders. In fact, there's even a section where they make up the gameplay itself. So really, there's no denying that the game had a huge influence on this level. Of course, Generation Retro isn't the first level to do the whole Space Invaders thing. I'm sure the first one to come to mind is Retray, which came out a few months prior in Update 1.9 and is currently the most liked level in the entire game. And these little aliens showed up in lots of other 1.9 levels, like Hyper Arcade and Uninstall. The pixel art was easy to make and super recognizable, so really, why not?
It's fun.
Generation Retro definitely took this step further, though, because the entire level
Only
is
a few
themed around these
perches away,
aliens,
a couple
even if there's
perches
no
away
direct
from death.
mention of Space Invaders. But this just begs the question,
That's the sad
why is
truth
it in the
about it.
poison gauntlet? Remember, this level was
They
handpicked
really
from
use the word
thousands of other
sad?
potential candidates. I know the
Great.
early gauntlets don't stick to their name all that well, but
Great
that's because
is a
most
good
of the
word
levels
for
in them
this.
just aren't themed. Generation
Oh,
Retro
no, they're
very
gonna
clearly
die.
is, and the only conclusion I can draw is
I
that it was
feel
put in
bad,
the
but this
poison
is my
gauntlet
freaking
level
army,
3,
bro.
like the shark. And maybe it's
I'm
because of the
sorry,
boss
my
fight, since
army.
it's the final level of the gauntlet, but Fire's got one on level 1, so who knows? Oh yeah, spoilers in the boss fight. By the way, Gauntlet's released in 2017, and this level came out in 2015. So it's not like RobTop pulled a random new feature level or something. This one stood out to him, and this is the creator's only rated level.
Come on.
This one is genuinely
It's
forced
almost
on
dead.
you. By putting
Come
it
on.
in the Gauntlet, the level's officially endorsed, part of the game's core progression. If you're not familiar with Gauntlet,
gotta start recording too.
5 developer-picked levels
Oh my
that
gosh.
you play through for cool
It's about to
rewards.
happen.
Map
It's gonna
packs
happen.
just give you coins, which you don't need after
It's gonna
a certain
happen.
point, but this Gauntlet has
It's
an
right here.
unlockable player card tied to it. And that's why I think this is the worst level.
The
Not
time
only
is
an absolute
now.
train wreck,
The time is now.
but it's forced onto you.
My
It's forever
army?
cemented as part of official Geometry Dash. And I know
No.
what you're thinking.
No,
but
my
Greg,
army's
what
turning
about
against
Scarlet
me,
Surge?
bro.
Shut up! No, like seriously, what do people
No,
have against
die.
Scarlet Surge? I played through it and it's fine. My only real complaint is that it's long, and while the gameplay is perfectly fair and readable, it isn't all that interesting. Also, the level has a lot of flashing lights, making it a
Yes,
potential
my last
nightmare for
army.
sensitive players.
My last
so
little
picking
bit
it
of
for the most
hope for
important
my
gauntlet in the
giant
game is
army.
extremely inconsiderate on RobTop's say.
Come on.
I had a decent time with this level, and I stand by it. So I'm sure by now you're dying to know what it is that I hate
Oh.
so much about Generation Retro. So let's play through the level, and I'll walk you through it. The level opens with a black
Come on,
screen and
my
some blinking
Enderman
text
must
that
do
says
it.
insert coin. Obviously, you don't actually have to do
My
this. it's just
Enderman
a
must
cute callback
watch.
to old arcade games.
They are
Let's
my
face it,
friend.
Your icon
They
slides
are
in from the side of the
friend.
screen, and Boss Fight's 2015 Hood Classic Glitch Gremlin fades in from exactly 1
Come on.
2 seconds.
Come
The name
on,
of the
I have
song is
destroyed
apparently a
armor.
reference to this character from the
I'm
angry
in
video game
I'm in
If you're
Minecraft
not
with
cultured,
horror
it's
mods.
basically a web show where
And,
this guy plays bad
like
games
like
for
12
content
horror
and makes
mods.
jokes.
All in this giant mod pack.
So initially the level is pitch
Hello.
black, but when you hit the
Hello,
first jump
sir.
pad, all the decorations
Hello.
appear. It sets this cool cyber retro theme,
Also, I
and you've got these
stream like
space
every
invaders
day
aliens plastered everywhere.
on this exact mod pack. So if you want to see
I
more of
wouldn't
this
say that
mod
the art
pack,
style's a weak
go
one,
check out my
but
streams.
it is very
Please.
copy and paste, and
It,
there's all
it
sorts
really
of
helps
flashing
me
decorations that
because
don't go
it
well with
gets
each other,
me
like the
more
glowing blocks and the
subscribers
spinning
and
world
maybe
objects.
soon some
Also,
money.
do you notice something about
If
the
I get
pixel
like
art?
1,000
It's got
subscribers
these
and like
weird
50
diagonal
hours of
lines
watch
running
time.
through it. And I can guarantee
Alright.
you, this is not a style
Come on.
choice. What you're seeing here is
You're
someone
scared,
who
huh?
did not know that the editor has pixel blocks. So instead, they use this little square-shaped 3D decoration since it's the next best thing.
I'm taking off
this
all my
was
armor.
a pretty common practice back in 1.9, but it immediately became obsolete after that since scaling and pixel blocks were added. And it's very unlikely that the level was started in 1.9 since the first click of the entire level is a green orb. So yeah, the level is completely themed around these pixel aliens, and they're not even built right. Speaking of that green orb, if you don't hit the blue one
time.
directly after it, you just fly off the map.
I'm
This
killing
is a
it
pretty innocent mistake that's
with my
present in a lot of
bare
levels, but I kid you not,
hands.
every single gravity change in this level has that problem. There are 0 ceiling spikes or saws anywhere in the level, which means that if you miss a jump while upside
Had
down, you either have to wait a
this
couple
flint and
seconds
steel
or
since
pause
almost
the
the
game
very
and manually
beginning.
restart, which is a feature that isn't even on by default for whatever reason.
Had the pair
It's
since
stuff
almost
like
the
this
very
that
beginning.
makes it extremely clear that this level had next to 0 playtesting, and there is infinitely more proof to back that up. For example, if you don't buffer all 3 of these orbs, there's a pretty good chance that you'll overshoot on the yellow orb and die to this genius structuring. I guess I should also address the lore of this level. It'll pick up further on, but for now we're introduced to this angry red alien with eyes that break the rules of pixel art. He welcomes you to the level, and that's about it for now. But he'll be really important later, trust me. Shortly after his epic introduction, you're hit with an invisible mini portal that causes you to bounce lower on this jump pad, and then you hit another invisible portal that changes you back. Right off the bat, I have so many questions. Why are the portals invisible? Why is there a mini portal anyways? Why are you immediately changed back before you even make a single click? For some reason, lots of levels used to have invisible mini portals like this, and I've never understood why. Like, it doesn't add anything to the level, it's just a brief loss of control and an extra layer of confusion. And in the context of this level, it doesn't even sync to the music, it's just kind of unexplainably there. Well, actually, maybe not as unexplainable as this random fading block. I think the intent is that it's supposed to save you if you decide to leap off this block for whatever reason, but that raises even more questions. Like, why was this accounted for but not the orb timings at the start? Why was a fading block used instead of shifting around the gameplay? And what makes this jump so important in the first place? If you want to allow jumping here, this block is like the worst possible solution because of how much it clashes with the
With my
rest of the
bare
level's
hands.
style. There could have at least been
Bare
an effort to make
hands.
it look like part of the regular gameplay.
Come on!
Well, apparently that's too much work for old Russ.
I'm gonna do it!
By the way, we're
I have no armor on anymore.
so far, just figured I'd point that out.
And no
There's this
tools
peak out
anymore.
A little bit after that launches you up to some platforms, but it's barely out of the camera. And yet this part is kind of a blind jump, but it's still.
I did it!
It's worth bringing up though, since there are going to be
I did it!
If you're not familiar with the term, a blind jump is essentially any jump where you're unable to see what's up ahead. For example, if I were to put a jump directly after a long drop downwards, it would be considered
over.
blind because you don't have any time to process it.
It's
Moving
over.
on, there's a whole bunch of blue pads here building up to the song's drop, and the level is even friendly enough to remind you of its name. This part is fine for a build-up, but I would
finally
tweak
over.
this last bit right before the drop since I think it's a little awkward. After the bass kicks, you enter a robot part, and it's definitely something. More specifically, jank. It flows poorly, and all the jumps feel kind of weird. You'd also expect some new decoration and effects after the drop, but it's still the same old aliens and green stuff. Of course, I have to highlight this random key, which is completely unmissable and unlocks a door directly next to it. This could have been a cool idea, but it's the only key door in the entire level, so it's such a random addition. Like, what is the key providing here other than added confusion? Technically, Meltdown did this with the 7 Cs, but at least there it syncs with the music and feels like a gateway to the real level. This key is sort of just here. And it goes even deeper, because the key is pixelated, but the keyhole isn't, so they don't even look like they match up. And get this, the key uses pixel blocks! So, for some reason, all the aliens are built with the ugly 3D tile, while this random key is the only pixel art in the level to actually be assembled correctly. And funny enough, when you touch the pixelated key, it also reveals a normal one underneath, which is only there because the creator didn't want to add their own pickup animation. But what breaks me more than anything is that if you manage to miss the key, it disappears anyways. The gate doesn't open, but the key just kind of pieces out. What was the thought process behind this? Like, they clearly know how to make triggers that activate on touch because the gate's still closed, but why not do that for the key disappearing? I just don't get it. After that monstrosity, there's another moving platform that pops up out of nowhere, and it's kind of funny because this one isn't even tied to a key or anything like that. I don't expect consistency from this level, but I'm just desperately trying to find something decent to cling on to. After jumping off this platform, you hit a gravity portal which leads into another blind jump, where you'll probably either run into this spike or miss the blue orb and fly off the map again. I wouldn't go as far as to say that this part requires memorization, but you do need to be ready for it. As far as lore goes, we run into the red alien again, and he looks normal at first, but suddenly turns angry and yells "No!" before flying off screen. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean, so don't ask me. At first I thought he was mad that you're inside the level or something like that, but this is the same alien that welcomes you at the start, so I kinda thought he wanted you to stick around. Once you pass him, there's a custom teleport portal that also flips your gravity, and honestly, I think it's fine. It's very clear how it works, and I think it fits quite nicely with the level. But what's weird is that if you walk off the platform and fall off the map, you pass by this weird circular thing.
Guess
that's
it's
not
time to go
normally
get an
viewable.
Elytra.
It's not a coin, and it doesn't have any group IDs attached to it. It's kind of creepy, honestly. Maybe it's an eyeball or some sort of cult symbol. I really have no idea, but I'd love to hear your theories on this. You can also see it if you skip
Not
this
scary
green orb,
anymore.
because again, this level has no ceiling spikes, but this time the actual eyeball-shaped part has disappeared. It's a strange amount of detail for something that you never see. Ignoring that, next we reach a wave portal where the walls don't appear until it's a little too late. The gameplay here isn't that bad, but it's a wave part, so as long as you place a bunch of slopes, you really can't go wrong. There's also a coin up here, which is in a pretty generic spot for a custom level, but it's not terrible by any means. There's a custom coin texture as well, and sure enough, it's made with pixel blocks while all
Someone's
the
keeping
aliens in
watch.
the background aren't. And it's also the
Feeling my
exact opposite of
shadow.
the key from earlier,
Running,
because this time
running,
the coin doesn't
running.
disappear regardless of if you touched it or not. Also, this is where the level begins to take a dark turn.
I can use the
because
bathroom
suddenly
private.
everything goes
Move
red
it,
and
scholars
flashy,
for his
and
time.
before you know
Those
it,
ever
there's
cars
a
driving by, I
virus
think my numbers want me to
detected,
get
just
dead.
like
I got a
it
kid
was.
underneath the
By
bed.
the
Triple
way,
checking
there's
if I
another
locked the
invisible
door.
mini portal
I know where
here.
the keys
You
on
haven't
the
have time to
floor.
react
Mother,
to it, but this is like the
pin
single
annoyed.
worst game mode to have an invisible mini portal in. There's really no reason why it had to be invisible, and it's not like it would have made the level uglier, because, seriously, have you looked at this? Next
That's
up
a
is a
double
ball
back
part, and in
thing,
an
right here
unexpected
in-
turn of events, those aliens from the background are now the main objects supporting you.
Never
And
trust
feast
a-
your eyes on those beautiful hitboxes. There's
Yeah,
an
they
invisible
can-
blue pad that does the first move for you,
Have
and
you.
I'd prefer if it was visible, but it's not like
So
it'll
just
mess you
strap
up in
it up
any
before
way.
the-
The real problem with this ball bar
Strap
is this
you.
infamous alien right here, because it looks like an ordinary platform, just like the 4 that came before it, but when you touch it, it turns evil and kills you on the spot. Get trolled. So funny. This is why I have trust issues. Okay, look, I'm not gonna deny that there are some visuals to help you out. The alien isn't animated like the others are, and there's a down arrow to nudge you in the right direction. But it doesn't do much because this stupid alien is in such a tempting spot. I feel like I need to land there because it just feels right. Even when I'm well aware that it kills you, I still find myself trying to hit this platform again and again. It's tempting to the point that it's messing with my brain. This isn't a troll, this is psychological torture. I think the reason this spot is such a big punch in the gut is because it's a memory part in a level that you don't expect to be about memory. Don't get me wrong, there are many levels where you have to memorize things. It's super popular among demon levels, and some of them, like Limbo, are masterpieces. But the difference is that those are levels you play because they're memory levels. So when you die to something you were supposed to memorize, you're not going to be surprised. A good analogy for this is playing an extreme demon versus playing an easy 2-star level that suddenly turns into an extreme at the very end. The first one sets your expectations properly, and you have a good idea of what you're getting yourself into. But with the second one, it's unfair. It's not what you wanted from the level, and it leaves you feeling betrayed, like the creator doesn't care about you.
Me everywhere.
And it's especially bad for casual players who just wanted to play something relaxing. In the context of Generation Retro, I think most of the expectations are set by the fact that it's only 6 stars, and the gameplay so far has been relatively straightforward. There's a couple spots that you might have to memorize due to bad placement or unpredictable triggers, but when you die to this alien, which the level clearly wants you to do, this is when you realize it's all on purpose. The level hates you, the creator hates you, and the stupid red alien, well, I don't know, maybe it's just misunderstood. There's also further expectations set by this level being in a gauntlet, since in order to get to this level, you have to beat 4 other ones with a lot more care put into them. Memory parts aren't inherently bad, they're just bad when they show up in places where you don't want them. And this level has no shame. The earlier memory parts were innocent enough, but this one feels like it's spitting directly in your face.
Okay.
So, you're just supposed to go down, there's an invisible blue pad because the game thinks you're too stupid to press a button, and then this blue alien shows up and he's like, hey! He serves as a platform to cross a small gap, and then he disappears forever. Or does he? There's something so funny to me about how his text turns black and then moves along with him, but maybe it's an artistic choice. Also, there's no decoration around this pink orb.
What do you want, bruh?
So scrap all
you're
the
not
stuff I
scary.
said earlier because this is the
Who's gonna tell you you're not scary?
The rest of the ball part is fine. The alien hitboxes still suck, and the most
now
notable thing to point out is
around
probably this UFO that moves along with you for a little bit. There's no visual hint for it, and it's very unnecessary, but let's be real, so are many things in this level. You probably won't die to it, and my expectations are so low to the point that that's good enough for me. The ball part ends with a beautifully placed jump pad, and then it's on to the UFO. For this part, you just fly through the wall it tells you to, and in all honesty, it's not terrible
I
compared
just
to most
feel
UFO
like going
sections.
this way.
I think it's really cool how this part references the safety bunkers from the original Space Invaders game, since it shows evidence that maybe the creator actually liked Space Invaders and wasn't just using the art from it. What's kind of funny is that I didn't even notice that the red alien is the one breaking the walls, mainly because its animation is so fast that you barely have time to notice it. But it's otherwise put together quite nicely and does a good job at tying the level's theming into the gameplay. This would be my favorite part of the level, but it's Generation Retro. So obviously there's invisible size changes everywhere. You know, just to be cool, or look, I don't know why these are here. All I want in life is to know what this guy was thinking when he made any of this. After the UFO stuff, you hit an invisible ship portal and are forced into the center by a bunch of invisible blocks.
Okay, I'm on half a heart.
Begins the boss fight,
that's nice.
Which spans the entire rest of the level, but not before some extremely emotional dialogue from the evil red alien who says, Ja 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 ja, you have not win. You die. No! Look, I know English isn't the creator's first language. I mean, he literally laughed in Spanish and I pronounced it the stupid way. It definitely makes it a weird choice for a gauntlet in an English game, but look, he's trying his best. It makes me wonder if the name of the level was the result of some broken English as well. Like, what if he meant to say Retro Generation, but forgot that nouns don't go first in English? Still, even without the language barrier, is this really the best you could come up with? The best way to salvage this would probably be like, I won't let you win, now it's time to die, but even that could use some work. Whatever, who am I to tell this guy how to write his stories? Though I will say it needs better pacing, since you barely have time to read any of this or let it sink in. Also, after the dialogue, you reach the end of the invisible platform, so hopefully you weren't taking a stretch break, or you're gonna plummet right into the spikes and have no win. Oh, and don't try to continue flying straight, or you'll get sniped by the alien's laser. Otherwise, the boss fight kicks off and a health bar appears above the alien. From here on out, it's just the two of you in a completely empty black background. The alien flies around aimlessly and takes 2 shots at you, which you can dodge by keeping a height difference. If something feels slightly off about the movement here, it's because there's some invisible speed portals. I'm not exactly sure why this is needed for the fight, but they are indeed there. Once you survive his brutally hard attacks, you come across this jetpack looking thing, which the level clearly wants you to pick up. In fact, it wants you to
this
so
game
badly
has saved
that there's
me.
invisible slopes that literally force you to get it. This jetpack thing causes you to shoot 2 bullets at the alien, and since he doesn't bother to move out of the way, his health depletes a little bit. On paper, this is a brilliant idea. In the vast majority of GD boss fights, you just sit there dodging attacks until the boss randomly self-destructs. But in this case, you're actually fighting back. Another thing I really like is that...
Okay, I was actually just about to check my coordinates.
First up, I have no idea what this thing is supposed to be, but it's made of
I was
pixel
not
blocks.
planning on just
You know what isn't made of
finding
pixel
it.
blocks? The boss. That just so happens to be pixelated. It's also funny because the pickup uses 32 objects and you can very easily do it in like...
City at the end of the game has been found.
Not important. What is important is the fact that you can't miss this thing.
Looted.
So even though there's an epic boss fight going on, you have
I'm about to have shulker boxes for days, boy.
It's way more rewarding.
Gonna have shulker boxes for days.
Not like it makes the level harder in any way, since it's just sitting there.
For days.
Maybe the creator did this because he
Shulker
didn't want to make
boxes
a
for
complicated
days.
system, but you don't even need that.
Shulker
If you make the weapon,
shells
just make
for
the boss insta-kill you.
days.
It's not rocket science. In the time I spent complaining about this, I already built the setup. The invisible blocks also cause the same issue as before, where you have no clue when the cutscene ends, so you have to be ready for it. I'm assuming you're trapped in this space so that the bullets will always hit the boss, but it makes the fight that much more unpleasant because, again, I want to be the one actually playing the game here. Another problem I have with this bit is that there's no music sync at all. Take a listen. In fact, nothing in this boss fight syncs. You can replace the music in the boss fight with something completely different and nothing would change because none of it was built around the music in any way. Finally, the weapon is clearly made of 3 components, but you only shoot 2 projectiles. Normally this wouldn't bother me, but his health bar goes down 3 times. So is there a ghost bullet or something? Well actually, yes, there is. If you turn off preview mode, you can see that there is a 3rd bullet, but it stays invisible so you never see it in the level. How do you mess that up? So after that you dodge a few more attacks, and then there's another invisible speed portal. If you stay low during this part, you'll get a coin, which is something that levels like Deadlocked in Outer Space did really well. But in this case, the alien is perfectly centered, so it's not like it's any harder to go down than up. What usually makes these coins so good is that the level very obviously wants you to go one direction since there's lots more room to dodge the attack. But if you reject that,
64 levels.
you actually get rewarded for it. In this case, though, it's just a 50-50. Either go up or down, and both ways are about the same. But what really gets me
I
is that
heard
the alien
that.
shoots a massive burst of bullets that's a lot harder to dodge than anything so far. And the only indication of a safe spot is the coin. So if you don't want to get fairly sniped in this part, you have to take the coin route anyways. Also, because this is Generation Retro, the custom coin doesn't...
They're just sending me up. I genuinely want to know if they're stupid. I don't know if they realize it, but they're just helping me get up to where I actually am supposed to be. Where I want to be. Breaking 3. It's not that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what? Need some projectile prod, bro. Damn it. Take them boots. Sharpness 4 and breaking 3 plus sharpness 4 mending. I got sharp 5 now. Sharp 5. I got the. Dang it. Wait. Oh. I'll give it a string. Screw it. Blast prop 4. Fire prop 3, get rid of that. I don't need that. Breaking 3 fire pot is better. Alright. I'm out. This is horrible for me. Alright, I need to go! Give me up! Oh my gosh, I'm about to die! Whoa. Oh my gosh! Hit me one time. That's just wild. Sucks to suck. Just sucks to suck. Got him. Alright, I gotta kill all these guys so I can safely go around this place. Oh my gosh, he's still here. When are you gonna understand I'm not scared of it? Okay. He finally understood that I'm not scared. Took him long enough to realize. You know? Or he already knew and was just being stupid. Maybe he's autistic. And he teleported. That's just even better, you know? Teleporting, like I can't hit you. Bleep! Oh, nah, you thought you could get away with that? Nah. Nah, you gotta die, bro. It's too late. It's too late for all that. Nah, it's too late now. Because now I know where you are. Nah, Crody's dead. Okay. GG. Got him. Okay, once they're two-shot, they like to teleport. Where are they? I can't even find any, bro. I still don't got no elytra. Well, it's kind of expected. 'Cause, I mean, it takes a minute to find an elytra. So, I'm not surprised, but I'm surprised. Oh, you're kidding. Bro, what? This isn't fair. And I hate Minecraft. Minecraft? More like Minecraft. Heck. I didn't put that there. I didn't put that there. I didn't. Where did that come from? There's a ship? Oh, there he is. Idiot has his back turned to me. No, he ain't even that scary. Maybe he just wants a friend. Technically, I was already there. We can't do it at the 10 or in our talent. So we had to have the dictator. I talk to potato to the potato. I can even eat some potatoes. I can even eat some potatoes. I can even eat some potatoes goes hard. Look for the eye. I already know, buddy. I already found the freaking stronghold. And I beat the dragon, bro. Quit your whining. I freed you. I thought the ender dragon was a guy. But turns out it's a she? Like Herm? How? It's a dragon? I just assume all dragons are guys? So what do you mean that the ender dragon is female? Oh, alright. I'm done with this game. He's still... Bro tried to juke me out. Bro fell that crossed me up. That's crazy. I'm really easy to juke and that man couldn't juke me. Do I hear thunder? I'm sorry, is this a thunderstorm finally? Okay, now I'm levitating. Actually, this is a great opportunity to get some free shells, you know what I'm saying? So I would just love if these guys didn't run away this time. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for sparing your time and letting me kill you. I really appreciate it, you know. Helps me out when you don't murder me violently. So thank you for not doing that. Buddy's dead. So, oh, you're kidding. And gone. They think they got a chance. Got him. Yep. Run away. Run away. I knew you would. I knew you'd run away. That's exactly why I'm trying to kill y'all dumb app. Grandma? Grandma, is it thundering outside? Is it thundering outside? Ah. Then that means no game for me if it keeps raining. Sorry, pretentious. Sorry that the noise passionate and innocent. Sorry. Tripping. If you put me on stage and I'll show you the difference. Let me see y'all right at the page. Let me see y'all make a decision I made and claim that I don't know about. Minimum wage is Section 8. Water in the catcher bottle to stretch when it's 8. Getting breath on it's hopping case. Thinking it's normal because you ain't supposed to make it past 18 or escape the figure 8 cycle. I'm gonna make a way, and I did. And I did feel good work paid off. Now we gonna celebrate. It's claim every game when they can relate to moments of feeling great. So they ain't duck, I'm shot right back. Book, I'm sorry, not sorry. I got 2 words. Oh, okay. Call me. Do you say so? Do you state so? I almost just died. Totally took a ton of damage and totally didn't take like a heart and a half. So the aim took him shot right back. Book, I'm sorry, not sorry. I got 2 words. Welcome. Call me if you lost. The estate so. Made a claim that I don't know about. Minimum wage is Section 8. Water in the cat bottle and stretch when it's 8. Ain't supposed to make it past 18 or escape the figure 8 cycle. I'ma make a way, and I did it. And I did it. Feel good, work paid off. Now we gonna celebrate this claim. Ever again, when it can relate to moments of feeling great. So the aim, duck, I'm shot right back. Book, I'm sorry, not sorry. Book. I got 2 words. Call me, you lost. Do you say so? Man, the way is such an 8. Water on the ketchup arm stretch from A. Ain't supposed to get impressment. Hop and gaze. And it's known because you ain't supposed to make it past 18 or escape the figure 8 cycle. I'ma make a way, and I did it. And I did it. Feel good. Work paid off. Now we gonna celebrate. But it's claiming ever again when they can relate to moments of feeling great. So the aim, duck, I'm shot right back. Book, I'm sorry, not sorry. I got 2 words. Gosh. I got 1 word. Die. I gotta go get my water. Oh, I need my dancers. It's empty. It's empty. It's empty. It's empty. It's empty. It's empty. There's my water. For the aim, duck, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, not sorry. I got 2 words. Ding dong dong. Dong ding dong dong. They say so. I need my sensors.
When it comes, if yeah, so yeah. Anyway, yeah, I think it'll probably be sounding
Oh, you ain't hitting me again, buddy. My DD feel good, work paid off. Now we gonna celebrate. Please claim you ever again when they can relate to moments of feeling great. So the aim, duck, I'm shot right back. Book, I'm sorry, not sorry. I got 2 words. It doesn't affect you in water. So the aim, duck, I'm shot right back. I got 2 words. Destroyed my ears, but I'm fine. I'm saying I'm fine after I just said I destroyed my ears. I'm not fine. Alright. Well, this is like the only time I'm gonna be recording an episode, so might as well, like, actually say stuff and all that. Please. Oh, this is the last one I'm wanting to fight. Brought 3 mending efficiency 5? Oh my gosh. Brought 3 mending. My old set of armor? No, I shouldn't put it in here. I'm stupid. I should put it in my house. Get rid of that. Sky's the limit. Yo, my cape looks sick as an Elytra. I'm not even capping just to sound good. Ooh, instant health? I kind of need that right now. Thank you. I'll put that back. Okay. Done. And thank you. Is there anything? Nope. That means it's time to go for a test drive. On video too. 3, 2, 1. Dun, 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 no! No, no, no! Oh my gosh, no, 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 no. I need to... I didn't even see him! Oh my gosh, that time it was actually scary. Even though I have freaking diamond armor. Oh, that was scary. Something spawned right in front of me and I didn't even see it. Spawned. Like... out of nowhere. Appeared out of nowhere. Get the dragon head. I gotta get it. Let me up. The dragon head. Head. Yes! Yeah, I got the dragon head. This is awesome. I can wear it. Wait, I can be the Ender Dragon. Oh, it doesn't noise. Roar! I'm a dragon! There he is. You wanna fight me now, buddy? Dang it. I didn't get enough time to hit him. For what? Oh, for the trip? Whatever. Oh, I'm about to put diamond on diamond, bro. Oh, 360. 360. Oh, I'm so good. Come on. Yo, I'm actually kind of good. I'm actually kind of good. Hold on. I'm gonna make a way, and I did feel good. Work paid off. Now we gonna celebrate. But this claim every game when they can't relate to moments of feeling great. So that ain't took them shot right back. But 360. 360. 360. 360. 360. Whatever. I don't care about the 360. So annoying. gosh, I've been throwing away gunpowder. When you use gunpowder for freaking fireworks. He ain't no threat. Oh my gosh, I actually just threw a pearl super. I was trying to sled. I was trying to slide. I was trying to sled. Wasn't trying to die. Trying to sled. They're trying to put a bullet on my head. Oh my gosh, bro. Get away from me. Oh wow, somehow I actually landed that. Thought it would just go straight to the void. Why did I just take a random 2.5 hearts of damage? I swear this dude's still here, bro. I've adapted to this. Enderman Farm 1.0. Just stare at them. Got him. Almost done. I forgot. I have them on all sides with me. Alright. Okay, area was. Nothing much. What's up with you? Killing your family. Because I want their precious pearls. So I can teleport. Yeah, casual. Just, killing your family for their pearls, you know. What do you want? Oh my gosh, that's what you want. Want them to be aggro. That's why you were staring at me? So I would stare back, and then these dudes would get mad at me. Man, I killed him easy, bro. What you gonna do about it? He's over here. Okay, my legs just snapped. My legs just snapped. They broke in half. It hurts real bad, but I don't give a crap. Oh, I can leave. I should probably do that. Do I want to leave yet? Do I want to keep going? I'll keep the coordinates just in case. Buddy tried to make me stare in his eyes, but didn't know. Wait. Okay. Take the random two parts. Quote unquote random. Seven, 1738. 1738. Ignore him. He's an attention seeker. He's running straight at his life. Do his thing. Get behind this. For no freaking reason. Ooh. I'm out. Right. He's over here. This man got ender pearls for days. I'm not even joking. Bro, he has ender pearls forever, man. Got infinite stacks of ender pearls, bro. Alright, I just want to go home. Unless there's one more end city. There's one more. Okay. I know the methods. I'm not gonna lose this time. Not happening. That's another Electro room. It's worth it. I don't care if it's an iron sword, it's insanely good. And until I get a diamond sword like that, I ain't going nowhere. Oh my gosh. Okay. What you gonna do about it? Oh no, I thought I'd be saved by the water. No, I wasn't. It was a lie. I'm still standing. Bye. He instantly died? He ain't getting up here. Okay, maybe he is. I'm still standing better than I ever did. Like a little kid, I'm still standing. Like him, I'm like him, like him. I'm not trying to make fun of Tyler the Creator. I honestly love his music. I'm just trying to be funny. Like a little kid. This is where I get the goodies. Another elytra. Sneakers, bro. I'm gonna need them sneakers. Even though they got Curse of Vanishing. Please. Yes! Yes, it doesn't! Oh. Higher profit. That sucks. Ooh, this is way better than my current pickaxe. Yes, sir. Keeping my boots. I might die. I mean, if I die, these boots go bye-bye. So, better be safe than sorry. Put some water. Yes, okay, that instantly breaks it. Oh, Depth Strider's OP. Oh, Depth Strider's cracked. I'm still standing. Whoa, I'm still flying. Okay, it's like I have water. It's like I have hacks installed that make me super freaking fast in water. That's what this feels like. Alright, 2 elytras, 2 dragon heads. D. I do not have any use for this crossbow anymore. Because I use that just for the battle, because I have a bow as well. So it's kind of wacky. Alright. Well. It's time to head home. At 17:38. Hey, 17:38. Hey, 17:38. Hey, 17:38. Hey. 17:38. I need to go in creative to make sure I don't die while trying this. I'm still standing. Woo! Okay. Team would oh no. Woo! Alright. Minecraft. Java edition. I see the player you mean. Yes, take care of this recent.
Lava and chicken? I did, and you're about to find out.
Hey, I can't really help you. Sorry. Just how I am. Besides, I have extras. I'll probably come back and feed you later. So specimen. There's the church where it all happened. Where it happened. Where I unleashed the infection onto this Minecraft world. Volkswagen. I just felt like saying Volkswagen. I'm not even kidding, that's why I said Volkswagen. Just because I felt like it. she's floating. Oh my gosh, my house just started shaking because of how bad the storm is. My house is shaking. Oh. I just need 2 diamonds. That's all I want. Not gonna pressure the little tiny. What game? Just developed all of my childhood. And push it to its limit. I'll do what I want. You know? What I want is to have fun. I just want to do projects that make me happy. Streaming is what makes me happy, not making and recording very boring videos that get like no views. I'd rather stream. In my streams, I'm like actually happy. When I'm recording, I'm not happy. Okay? Honestly, I'm not happy when recording. It's just... that, like, when I'm recording, I don't talk. Because it's like I'm just playing by myself. You know? When I'm streaming, feels like I have a friend over at my house. And they're watching me. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna talk. Because they'll get bored if I don't say anything and stuff. Oh my gosh, diamonds, yes. Please be at least a 2 vein. 10 vein would be perfect. I don't think I'm dream though. So I don't think I'll have that luck. But I'll get at least 2. I just had to check this cave. I had to. It was calling me, okay? This cave was calling me. It was calling my name. This cave called my name out. Hey, I have diamonds! 1 diamond. Yep. Nothing. That's, okay. Well, I think... Why does it feel like I'm better at clutching now that I have a curse of vanishing thing. But streams just are way more comfortable, honestly. Recording is like, okay, you're just playing alone. But streaming is like your friend is at your house and you're playing Minecraft together and you invite him to your world and show him around. That's what streaming is like for me. I just like it way more than making videos. It sounds stupid, and there's probably gonna be people who are like, oh well, making videos is way better for content. Oh shoot! But in videos, you don't get like genuine reactions. But in streams, I'm not worried about not getting the best possible content out of something. I just do what feels fun. Well, no, I just do what... In recordings, I just do what people want. Not what I want to do. It's never what the content creator wants to do. It's always what the audience wants, which is just horrible, you know. If I do stuff like, if I'm just recording and I do what only I want to do, people are gonna not watch the content very much. But if I do what the people want, I won't be able to push genuine content out. I'll get burned out real fast. Because, I mean, making stuff all the time that just the people want, not what you want to do, is like, it's just not fun to record. Gotta do what all the people want in your freaking comment section. But oh, you live stream, you get what your viewers want who are watching the stream. Anyway, we gotta get back to my base, cause I have an enchanting table to make. Hello, random pyramid. I'm going the wrong way. Here we go. Yeah, is that my portal? Is that my portal? Wait. No, that's where I just mined obsidian. Okay. This chest plate. Good, but it's not. You know, like, it's okay. Frederick Douglass, Frederick Douglass, Douglass, Frederick Douglass, Frederick Douglass, Douglass. I feel like streaming is way more genuine. That's why I stopped the content creation. Stopped playing Geometry Dash as often. Only playing Geometry Dash sometimes. Every once in a while. Because it isn't really that fun. To sit there and click a button. Clicking one button. Over and over and over and over. Got it. Let's go! I've had this house forever now. I refuse to change what my house looks like. I refuse to move out. Right here. That's the spot. And you know what I can do now? I can go over here. Look at my golden apple. I can take my diamond chest plate. Repair it. I can take these silly little boots. There are 8 durability. Use 1 diamond, 115 durability. Once I die, bitch, come on. Once this breaks, the other chest plate comes on. Until those 2 things happen, I'm keeping this exact armor set. There's one thing that I really want to do. Go flying around. Find a cave. Daddy a killer, he wanna be junior, he must have forgotten that they done, but let it get shaky. I parked my son the very first time I saw me a Drake, the homie. I told me to aim it this way, I didn't point down not the day. Show you what I learned from those mistakes. Daddy a killer, he wanna be junior, he must have forgot that they done, but let it get shaky. I parked my son the very first time I shot me a Drake. The homie had told me to eat it this way. I didn't point down enough today. I show you I learned from those mistakes. His daddy a killer, he wanna be junior. He must have forgot that they done, but let it get shaky. I parked my son the very first time I shot me a Drake. The homie had told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough today. I'll show you all learn from those mistakes. Instead he a killer, he wanna be junior. He must have forgot this that they done, but let it get shaky. I parked my son the very first time I shot me a Drake. The homie had told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough today. I'll show you all learn from those mistakes. That they done, but let it get shaky. Hi, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Whee! Imagine I get home using one rocket. That'd be wild. Even though it probably won't happen. Because I had to do that. Let it done, but let it get shaky. I parked my son the very first time I shot me a Drake. The homie had told me to aim it this way. I didn't point out enough today. I'll show you I learned from those mistakes. His daddy a killer, he wanna be junior. He must have forgot that they done, but let it get shaky. I parked my son the very first time I shot me a Drake. The homie had told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough today. I showed you I learned from those mistakes. His daddy a killer, he wanna be junior. He must have forgot that they done, but let it get shaky. I parked my son very first time I shot me a Drake. The homie had told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough today. I'll show you I learned from those mistakes. Daddy a killer, he wanna be junior. He must have forgot that they done, but let it get shaky. I parked my son the very first time I shot me a Drake. The homie had told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough today. I'll show you I learned from those mistakes. Daddy a killer, he wanna be junior. He must have forgot that they done, but let it get shaky. I parked my son the very first time I shot me a Drake. The homie had told me to aim it this way. This is the worst enchantment ever. I must dispose of this garbage. Why did I even do that? I'm so dumb. I'm pretty sure everybody on Earth already knew that. But I'm so dumb. Whatever, we have an enchanting table. Woo! Any Fletchers? No. There's nothing to be afraid of. Is my favorite villager. No, it's not. There's nothing to be afraid of, too. It's my favorite villager. Wait a minute. The cartographer. There's no cartographers, though. Brain blood. Daddy a killer, he wanna be junior. He must have forgot that they done, but let it get shaky. I parked my son the very first time I shot me a Drake. The homie had told me to aim it this way. So you what learn from those mistakes. Daddy a killer, he wanna be junior. He must have forgot that they done, but let it get shaky. I I parked my son. The very first time I shot me a Drake. The homie that told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough. Today I show you I learned from those mistakes. His daddy a killer. He wanna be junior. He must have forgot that they done. But let it get shaky. I parked my son the very first time I shot me a Drake. The homie that told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough. Today I show you I learned from those mistakes. His daddy a killer, he wanna be junior. He must have forgot that they done. But let it get shaky. I parked my son the very first time I shot me a Drake. The homie that told me to aim it this way. Didn't point down enough. Today I show you I learned from those mistakes. Yeah, put that there. His daddy a killer, he wanna be junior. Just forgot that done. But let it get shaky. Yeah, I'm done with that. Yep.
Well, this is kind of weird, ain't it? I'm in a desert biome, I have 3 stonecutters here, and nothing really much is happening. I have clouds in the sky. If you didn't know from the previous video, clouds have been updated. They've been changed completely now. There's even a hidden creeper face in the sky. Now, can you imagine? It's thundering, it's dark outside, and you look up into the sky, and you see a massive, scary face staring back at you. That's the reality of it now. Anyway, I'm standing in the middle of nowhere. What's the context here? New teaser alert. Possibly. Fisk, who is a Minecraft Java Edition developer, posted something on Twitter about a week ago, and I didn't really pick up on it. I didn't really follow this, but here is the image, captioned with yes, no, perchance, yes, with perchance being ticked. I have no idea what this is. This appears to be some sort of teaser. Might not be the next update. There's plenty of discussion going on. Needless to say, because this update drop is about to be completed and released in about a month's time, something like this would be rather excitable. So here's the image on GIMP. I'm going to examine this for you guys because there's a bit more hidden behind this image than you might expect. Whether it's just some random
Descend, yes. Yes, descend. Okay, I think that's... Wait. What am I doing? No. No. I'm flying home. Alright, I'm gonna start recording these episodes as well from now on. Alright, well, let's go for a drive. Woo! Yeah! Ooh, this is great, bro. Ooh, this is great! Acting like a little kid. No, I'm still